African colours, sounds and images pour into the European Parliament premises this week in a special event held as part of the European Year of Intercultural Dialogue. African Week brings politics and culture to Brussels, and a series of seminars, debates, workshops and exhibitions focus on the issues that matter to Africa. One of the most important topics raised this week is the world food crisis. The European Commission recently proposed a regulation to give €1 billion from surplus funds from the EU farm budget to developing countries to ease their food and agricultural needs. Irish MEP Gay Mitchell is rapporteur of Parliament's proposal and is here now to talk to us about the importance of the regulation. Mr. Mitchell, what is this regulation about?
Well, as some people may know, there have been riots in the developing world because there are food shortages. Some countries that have been traditionally exporting rice, for example, are now importing rice. There is a huge price inflation for food. The European Union used to invest about 17% of its development budget in agriculture. It's now down to 3%. And we really have to do something about this. But we don't simply want to provide food. We want to provide for the developing world some means to grow their own food, and that in turn will take pressure off the market internationally.
And where does this €1 billion surplus actually come from?
Well, President Barroso proposed in Japan that there is a budget surplus of €2 billion in the agricultural supply support budget here. That budget would have been used to support prices in food for farmers if it had fallen below a certain level here. Because prices are high, that hasn't happened. So President Barroso has proposed taking $1 billion from the $2 billion that will be left over and using it for agricultural development in the third world. But something of that kind needs to be done. There needs to be additional funds, and we need to act in a dramatic way for it to have any impact.
Are EU farmers going to lose out?
No, they won't. This money is not going to be spent on farmers because food prices are so high, so they don't need support for those prices. There are some who say that this money should be refunded to the member states, particularly those member states that are already meeting their 0.7% of GMP contribution to the third world. That is an issue. But I do think that President Barroso is personally behind this. President Sarkozy is personally behind this. If Parliament can get behind this, I think it will be very difficult to not meet this huge outcry for need that's currently happening in the developing world.
And if Parliament accepts your report, when do you expect the funds to be released?
Well, this is central to the whole thing. We have to move very quickly, and already we have moved very quickly. I was appointed rapporteur at the end of July. We need to get the first 750 million of this in commitments before the next planting season. So we really need to get this through Parliament at the very latest in November, probably even October. So we will try to clear this in the Development Committee in early October with a view to bringing it to plenary in October. But my view is that if we do this, it'll have great impact. If we don't do this, there will be huge outcry internationally, and they will say yet again, here is the European Union not able to deal with a major international crisis.
For more information on the EPP-ED Group's development policy, log on to our website, epp-ed.eu. See you again soon.